and you're the father to Corey Cobb.
Right.
Tell me, when did you find out something had happened?
Actually, last night when it was about almost midnight or something like that, police came by and said that they were doing a welfare check or something, to see if we was okay and all this kind of stuff. And they just wouldn't tell us, what was going on with it, and they sat out here and they went through the back and, just, shining lights and trying to see who all in the house and all that kind of stuff. Then they just stayed outside, for the remainder of the night.
And then at some point they got this search warrant and started looking. What did they look for? What did they pull?
The only thing I could see that they got was his computer, and I think he had a couple of clips or something, of from his gun and stuff.
Did you know he had a gun?
Yeah, I knew he had, but I never, knew he rode with him or had him in the car with him or anything like that.
When you found out what police say he did, that he was involved in hurting some police officers,
right?
What do you think?
Well, I was asking him, most of the night, what's going on, why they, have my family up and all this kind of stuff. And matter of fact, I didn't find out till about almost 8:30, almost 9 o'clock this morning when they actually told me. But I went online and started looking and all that, and I kind of, called my brother, and he kind of informed me that he seen this police chase and all this stuff, and that it looked like my son's car.
That sound like something your son would be involved in?
No. He's a truck driver too, and I don't know. I don't have any idea what happened, what was going through his mind or whatever. But he had just recently lost his job or something, and that might have taken a little toll on him. But that's basically, all I know about that.
You were telling me that his behavior had changed in the last few days.
Yeah, it did. I don't know if because he was talking about he's into this Muslim stuff and all this stuff, and he kind of feel like somebody was chasing him, just like the police was after him, that day, and they didn't stop him or anything. But he's kind of on his Facebook page. I heard that he's talking about like demons or something like that. I don't know, how that came about.
That's not normal for him?
No, never normal for him.
Has he done, is there any connection possibly to like drugs or something?
I kind of think so. That's my thought on it. I think he might have smoked something that, was laced with something or something like that, because he's never act anything like that.
And you said he had lost his job recently. When did that happen?
It's been about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago. That's one thing I want to ask you. I mean, when you found out what they say he did.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it myself, because he never behaved anything like that. He's always a, loving person. That's my baby boy, and he never, disrespect anybody or anything like that. That's why I don't know if it's the truth or not, but I just kind of think that he might have got hold to some kind of bad drugs or something. That's my thoughts about it.
Sir, anything else you think we should know, that folks should know about all this?
Well, he was never a bad person, though. Never. He just went to work, and he drove trucks too. He all up in Iowa and all that kind of stuff, and he was just not. He had been driving almost 2 years though, but he was a very good person to me. That's basically it.
Emery, when you answer to Cole, when the community looks down on somebody that shoots officers and stuff, I mean, is it kind of hard to, when it's your own loved one that's responsible? It's a weird thing. You don't want to see anything bad to cops, right? But when it's one of yours, it's kind of a mixed feelings,
how do you
right?
hold that in your head at the same time?
It's real hard right now, because I can't. It's unbelievable that I don't know if they start chasing him, or I don't know what actually happened, but I know he had guns in the car, and I guess after they put their lights on him, I guess he panicked and just went from there all the way.
My last question for you, Mr. Emery, is this: there are going to be some folks who see this
Uh-huh.
and who say there's police officers dead, there are a couple others in the hospital,
Right.
and your son's the person who did it,
Right.
and you should have known better, and you should have done something different. What would you say to someone who says that or thinks that?
Well, actually, I think I raised him up right. We had him in church and all this kind of stuff at the beginning, and he was, on a healthy food diet and all this kind of stuff. And I think that, I don't know if, because police are killing black kids all the time, and he might have got afraid or something like that,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to say because I wasn't there.
Well, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to wrap your head around.
Right, and I don't know if they provoked him first or, because,
Yeah.
he ride around the city all the time and he, never have any problems. So, I just, I don't know what provoked that.
Mr. Emery, do you mind showing us that picture of him? You can just hold it up there and we'll get a shot of him. And you said, how old is he? 29?
Yeah. No, well, actually, he just turned 30.
Just turned 30.
Just turned 30.